Hi guys, what is up? Welcome back. If you are new here, it's very nice to meet you. I hope everybody watching is doing well. Today's pick a card, you guys, are what major changes are on the horizon for you guys. The horizon is like what is to come, like what is in front of us, okay? So it doesn't have a specific time period. This is timeless, y'all. Guys, this is timeless. So keep that in mind. Without further ado, here's a clip for the files right now. All right, you guys, I'm using the hand, so don't freak out. Don't freak out, okay? Also, my mic's not connected right now. I'm sorry about it. It's like over there, and I have 3 of these to do, so sorry. Anyways, hi. Group 1 with the horse spirit, freedom is yours. The elephant spirit, learn from the past. Group 3, the koi fish spirit, there's always enough. And group number 4, the moth spirit, surrender now. So those are the piles. Go ahead and pick one, whatever is vibing with you. And yeah, I'll see you in the reading. Right, you guys, you have now picked your pile. Please go ahead and check out my description box down there where I've left you guys timestamps that you can literally just click on and it will zoom you to the reading. Hello, group number 1. Welcome to your guys' reading. Let's go ahead and start rolling the dice. We have Capricorn and Aquarius, so hello to all the Capricorns and Aquariuses watching. Okay, hello. Sun, Moon, Rising, you guys. Gemini and Libra. Hello, Gem. Hello, Libra. Gemini and Aquarius. Air sign energy is so strong. Are you guys like studying communication or something? Or trying to be a better communicator? Because air sign energy always reminds me of like learning something or trying to like verbalize in a more efficient way. So are you guys going to school? Are you trying to learn something new? Or are we like what's going on? You know what I'm saying? What's going on, you guys? So that could have something to do with the major change that's happening. We have Leo and we also have, we have Leo and we have Pisces. Leo, Pisces, Virgo, Libra. So much air sign energy. Okay, Sun, Moon, Rising, you guys. Sun, Moon, Rising. All right, let's go ahead and start shuffling. Can I get a card for group? King of Swords, you guys. Communication again. Can I please intellect, learning? 7 of Swords and Temperance. 7 of Swords. Okay. And 3 of Cups. That's okay. Okay. Can I please get a card for group number 1 in regards to what is the major change? We got confidence. We got travel. Okay. I do feel like traveling makes us more confident. Just as a general, like all of us, you know, I feel like we all grow a little bit when we travel. We got the labias and caution. Can I please get a card for group? Can I get a card for group number 1 in regards to the major change? You guys, I'm filming this on 222 and 22 just popped out. Okay, that's a little interesting. Ow. Can I please get an animal card to represent the major change that may be taking place? Okay. Can I get an astrology card for group number 1? Okay, perfect. So, skadoo. Have the Knight, or the Knight of Swords, okay? The Knight of Swords, you guys, is somebody who, again, is very intellectual. He's smart. He's intelligent, okay? He's someone who's very quick. He moves very quickly. He's ambitious. He oftentimes is connected to like travel, moving, things like that, okay? So I don't know if you guys are like traveling to learn something or traveling for some type of like knowledge expansion. That's a possibility for some of you guys because again, the Knight of Swords is connected to air sign energy, Aries. Why do I always want to say Aries? Air sign energy, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. So that's what that's connected to. The mind, thinking, being smart. You have Temperance here, which talks about balance, not pouring too much into one area of life, but trying to really create harmony and balance within your life. So you guys, The major change that may be going on is you guys are trying to find balance between like school or work and like your personal life. We also have the Seven of Swords, which talks about prioritizing, needing to get your priorities straight. So maybe you guys are sitting down and you're like making a schedule, or you're trying to figure out like what is the best way to like manage your time. Sometimes this talks about someone coming into your life, or somebody who may be around you who's a little bit fake, or a little bit of like a fugazi. I'm not picking up on that. In this particular pile, I feel like this is more so talking about, like I just said, needing to prioritize and like get all our ducks in a row and figuring out like what it is that, what's important, what's not important, where can I skim off the excess, and where can I like, so. And then we have the Three of Cups, you guys, which is so exciting because it feels like there's so much like, again, moving or travel or something to do where we're like getting educated on something. And obviously if you guys are working, you can still get educated in your career field or in the job that you are currently in. But we're like learning something new. We're discovering something new. And for some of you, there may be a sense of like travel. Yeah. This is also something that's happening really quickly, you guys, because the Knight of Swords is a quick moving knight. He is fast. So yeah, it feels nice because it's like, even though we have this like business side or this more serious side, we also have, like I said, this Three of Cups, which is celebration, fun, going out with friends and just freaking enjoying life, having so much freaking fun. So that's where that Temperance comes in. We're working hard, but we're also playing hard. Or we're playing, right? Maybe not hard, but like we're playing. We're enjoying life. We're not just focused on, again, the business side of things or the academic side of things. We are focused on balance and creating harmony, and yes, working hard, but also having fun. So that popped out for you guys was confidence. So you guys may have a spike in confidence. That may be a big change for some of you watching this. And the reason why I feel like this is coming out is because of this like us going towards our goals, or us trying to participate more in our aspirations. For some of you, it could be travel, which again, you guys, indicates for me, that seems like a confidence builder. When we travel, when we explore, when we get outside of our like day-to-day, or we get outside of like our mundane, we build confidence. When we try new things, we build confidence, right? So I do feel like there is a sense of you guys kind of putting yourself out there a little bit, maybe even stepping outside of your comfort zone, and that is really going to help you feel more confident and feel more bold in yourself, okay? So, where are you going, group one? I want to come. Where y'all going? I love travel, you guys. Traveling is just, oh my God, traveling is beautiful. Travel, movement, getting in that boat and saying, let's go. Now, here's the thing, you guys. I know not all of you are going to be traveling because obviously, like, this is a group reading. Not everybody who picks this pile is going to be traveling. This could indicate the transformation that's taking place. So if you guys are learning something new, it's going to be something that you have, like, you're starting at ground one or level 1 or 0. However that goes, 0, 1, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or if you're going into a new career, it's like a career that you never thought that you would explore before. It's something where we have like little experience, and through this travel, through this transformation, we are then gaining all this experience, and we're changing on a vast level, right? So yeah, I feel like this group is really more so focused on like learning stuff and gaining new types of skills, or new type, like a new type of knowledge. Maybe even it has to do with a passion. I recently started painting, you guys, and I swear on my life, I have never felt more I've never felt more free in my life. And it's so weird because it's like, you wouldn't think that just sitting down and painting is freeing, but it really freaking is. And I never thought that I would just want to paint, you know? I'm not someone who's necessarily, who has all this free time to just sit down and paint. But as soon as I started painting, I realized how much I freaking love it. And I'm not great at it, but I freaking love it. And it makes me so happy. And I can feel such a change in my soul and in how happy I am, how much more expressive I feel, how much, I don't know, it just brings me a lot of joy. So perhaps you guys are getting into something like that, unlocking a new treasure that you have within yourself, or unlocking a new passion, which we're just gonna go ahead and talk about the labias. We got passion coming up. Now, obviously, for some of you, this could be indicating love, romance. This isn't a romantic, lovey love reading. I do just have to point that out, obviously, because, I mean, a passion. But group number one, I am feeling like I just said, like, y'all are unlocking something that is really gonna make you happy, really gonna spark fire in you. We have caution as well. Okay, so this caution, you guys, could be connected to the travel. Obviously, you guys, if you're traveling away from your home country, even your home state, province, city, town, wherever, if you're going outside of your normal day-to-day, like where you grew up or where you're comfortable with, it's so important to be cautious and to be safe, especially if you are a woman, or someone who's younger, because like it's, you know, you guys know what I'm trying to say, it's not safe out there, so just be careful if you are traveling. But with this, you guys, this caution I feel like is connected very much to that like prioritizing. Like we are cautious about what it is we're prioritizing. We're cautious about like what do we want to bring, what do we not want to bring, what's important, what's not important, using our caution, using our discernment to figure out how to proceed, right? Now, this caution may also be coming up, you guys, because like we're feeling shy or we're feeling a little bit timid, which makes sense if we're exploring like new terrains. It makes sense if we're exploring, again, a new career, a new school. It makes sense, right? Or if we're learning something new, it makes sense that we are going through this with caution. If we're just changing up our environment, it can be a little bit scary, you guys. But I do feel like the change that is taking place, again, is you guys will build confidence through this experience. So now, you've had many past lives together. So I don't know, again, if this is someone coming in, you're meeting them, you're building a friendship with someone, and you feel like you just get off right off the bat. You feel like there's this energy of we have had past lives together. It's also very possible, group number one, that you guys are entering into a stage in your life where you are studying something or you are working on something that you perhaps have worked on in a past life, right? I know for me, especially when I was younger, I would talk about like things that I did in my past life, and I'd be like, yeah, I used to be this, I used to do that. And it was really weird and strange. And I'm not saying that like I remember my past life, because I most definitely don't, but I remember being young and really just having this strong sense of like, yeah, that's like what I did. Like that's what I used to do, you know? So with this card, what I'm saying is, you guys, you could resonate very deeply or feel like this is what you're supposed to do. It could come very naturally to you guys, yeah? Whatever you're studying or working on or pursuing. We have lessons of Pluto. It says patterns of control, power, manipulation, and intense push and pull attraction. Intimacy is not possessive. Okay, so there may be power struggles coming up or control struggles coming up, the push and the pull. So maybe you guys are going into this. Honestly, this push and pull reminds me of the Temperance, because again, balance. This push and pull may be talking about you guys going into the situation with like fresh eyes, a fresh view on things, being really excited, and then having this struggle between trying to balance, again, work or your professional life, whether that's academic or career-wise, trying to balance that, and then your personal life, your social life. And I do feel like there's this energy of maybe being a little bit shy or being a little bit resistant. I don't even think it's resistant, because I don't think you guys are resisting it. I just think there's like a blockage of shyness or a blockage of like being a little timid, which is why that confidence came out, because that is going to be, you guys are going to feel more powerful to be loud and proud and be like, look, I'm trying to make some friends, okay? I'm trying to have a social life. I'm trying to just go out and have fun. I'm going to put myself more out there, right? Whether that is romantic or, again, like platonically. We have the horse spirit, and it says freedom is yours. You guys are entering into a stage where you're going to feel so free. You're going to be able to roam like the wild horses. I would love to be a horse. I would love to be a wild horse, like back in the day where they just were out there grazing on some grass. I would love to be a freaking horse. Anyways, the point is, yeah, freedom is yours, you guys. That is really exciting. Again, with the whole like Knight of Swords energy, I do feel like there is some type of movement forward that you guys are really passionate about, that you guys are really like pumped to do, but there's still this energy of like, oh, I'm a little nervous, you know? It's okay though, group number 1. It's okay. We have the fire element here as well, and this is obviously Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, you guys, perhaps even Jupiter, because we're talking about changes and expansion. This is confidence, optimism, passion, and bravery. Okay. I love that, you guys. So perhaps you guys are going to be entering into a phase where you are going to have to invoke your inner courage, your inner bravery spirit. We also have optimism. So again, I do feel like you guys are going into this situation with like, yeah, I'm gonna freaking do this. I'm gonna freaking have so much fun. This is gonna be great, right? And I don't know, I just feel like you guys are really headed towards your passions, headed towards your dreams, and you're excited about it, and you're pumped, and you're like, yes, yes, yes. I don't know if you guys are athletic, any of you watching this, or if you're into sports. I just feel like there's something that we're going towards that we are really passionate about, we're excited about, but it's taking a lot, like it's work, right? It's work. It's a lot of heavy duty stuff that we have to deal with. And again, it could be academically or in your career, but it's like heavy duty stuff. So we're putting in the blood, sweat, and tears, but at the same time we're having fun and we're like, yeah, so okay. We have an official person, group number freaking 1. An official person. Are you guys receiving an award? Are you guys receiving an accolade? That may be a situation for some of you. Also, I look at this as like a graduation up or like a leveling up of some sort because we have an official person. And again, we have that 222 or that 22, and we also have 33. So 22, 33 may be significant for you guys. Just angel numbers, you know, showing up to say hello. But an official person, so again, leveling up. Perhaps you guys are going into a position where you are in more power or more control. Perhaps in a position where you have more freedom in your life. We have a message. All right, you guys. So with this message card, this is really telling me that perhaps there is like a letter or some form of communication coming in to really lift off this whole situation. To be honest, I don't know if your friends are sending you letters or your family members are sending you letters. That's a possibility for some of you. Perhaps you're receiving good news in the mail or something that you've been waiting on in the mail. I want to actually go ahead and pull a tarot card for that because I want to understand like what the frick is this message about. Can I get a general card for that message oracle deck or oracle card? Can I get 6 of Cups? Ooh, okay. So this could be indicating you guys are hearing from family members, especially if you are like an adult and you don't see your family members very often. Or if you're like moving away from your family members, you could be receiving a message from them or like old friends from school or whatever educational system you have gone through. You could be receiving a message from them or someone from your past. Maybe you guys are looking back on pictures from when you were like a little kid or when you were a teenager and you're just like, oh, you know, and you're just, I don't know, looking back. The 6 of Cups talks about childhood. It talks about past memories, looking at those past memories. Sometimes it talks about someone from your past coming back to be like, hello, how are you? Possibilities there with that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and pull from the bowl really quick. Can I please? Ooh. We have young. Okay. Young. Ooh. I said, oh boy. Oh no, I threw one off the table. Don't shock me. What is changing for group number 1, guys? We have Cancer. Hello to my fellow Cancers. The one that fell on the floor is literal change. Okay. All right, that's cute. Wow, starting over, group 1, starting over. I love this for you guys. We also have August. Perhaps this is all taking place in August. It could be your birthday in August, or maybe something significant is happening in August. We also have February, which is now. We're in February. I don't know if you guys are seeing this in February. I think, maybe not. I don't know. But we're either in February or we just got out of February. But February is when this change could be happening. We also have a dating app. So yeah, for some of you, dating may be a prospect, a situation that's happening, the passion, the excitement, and maybe you're a little bit cautious of this person or a little bit like, that's okay. It's okay to be cautious. We have body, yada, 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 yada. I don't know what's going on with the body, but maybe you guys are making changes to your body. We have piercings here, you guys. I was saying it's so funny that I was saying body, and I was like, you may be making changes to your body, and then piercings is here. So maybe you guys are getting a piercing. If you are, let me know where you're getting it, unless it's inappropriate, and then like, good for you, but don't tell us, because like, YT will get mad. Anyways, we have December as well. So a lot of months are popping up for you guys, which I find interesting. We have Cancer. Hello, Cancer. Hello. Love you, water signs. We have glasses. Hey, I got my glasses on me right now. Oh, they're so dirty. Oh, you guys can see all my lights. Oh wow, it's so weird to see. Anyways, I look like Mrs. Claus. We have young. Okay, I'm taking these off. We have tall. I don't know if y'all are meeting someone who's tall. Tall is subjective, so remember that. Tall is subjective. And then we have Vina Vita Vici. Vina Vita Vici, I came, I saw, I conquered. Which, yeah, that's what this reading has said. So that's what I have for you guys. Group 1, thank you so much. I'm excited for you guys. I hope you're excited. Let me know below how this has resonated. Thank you. I love you. And I'll talk to you really soon. Okay, bye. Hello. Group number 2, what is up? Welcome to your reading. We will roll. Cancer and Pisces, water, water, water. Hello. Emotions may be what is changing for you guys. I don't know if that's like feelings towards another person or feelings about your job or your education or your friends, but emotions may be involved. We have Leo and we also have my beautiful Virgo. We have Sagittarius and we have Taurus. Hello, Sag. Hello, Taurus. Okay, Sun, Moon, Rising, you guys. Can I get a card? What is changing for group 2? What is changing? Okay. What is changing? What is changing for group 2? I was just thinking about that card. That's weird. What is changing for group 2? Ooh, group 2. All right. So here's the thing. We have the Devil and we have the Tower here. So if you're not in the mood for a heavier reading, perhaps this reading's not for you. Or perhaps you should just come back to it when you're ready or just skip it altogether. But the Devil and the Tower being here for me is a little heavy. All right. So I just want you guys to keep that in mind. I'm not trying to make anyone upset. Oh, okay. Actually, sorry if my demeanor is changing, guys. I just don't, it's hard to be like, ooh, happy and stuff when you feel like you have to give a heavier reading, you know? I don't want to be insensitive, so I'm sorry if I'm bringing the energy down. All right, guys, so let's just jump into this. We have the 8 of Wands. Now, the 8 of Wands signifies something that is happening really quickly. This is fast-paced, fast-moving energy. This is energy that we are going through quickly, okay? Fast-paced, fast-moving. That's what I have to say about this. This situation may have already happened by the time this goes up, you guys, or the situation is coming up rather quickly. You guys may be feeling this in your bones. Again, if this doesn't resonate, please check out another pile or come back to this later, you know, but like, I feel like this is for specific people because I always feel like the heavier readings are very specific. But anyways, quick moving energy. This situation would have already occurred or it is happening quickly. We have the Devil here. The Devil is not necessarily a card I don't like. I appreciate the Devil for what he represents. He's very complex. This talks about addiction. This talks about feeling stuck, feeling trapped, feeling like I can't leave this situation. I don't know if there's somebody in your life who's very controlling or who's very overpowering, or if there is a situation that we feel like we don't have power in. This could be with work, this could be with school, this could be with a friendship, a lover. You guys have to obviously use your own, discernment, but this is something that we feel trapped by. We feel stuck. This devil's standing in our way and we don't know how to get away, right? Now, the thing with the devil is, you guys, there's always a way to gain your freedom from the devil. There's always a way. And sometimes it's not easy, sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's a long process, but there's always a way. And if you are right now struggling with the devil, if you right now are struggling with an addiction, or with somebody in your life who's really controlling, or somebody who is even abusive, I just want you guys to know don't give up on trying to gain your freedom. Don't give up on trying to release yourself from whatever this devil represents for you, because you are deserving of your freedom, you are worthy of it, and you are fully capable of gaining this, okay? Please don't give up. I feel like, and I know sometimes it's so freaking hard when you're in that situation for so long and you feel beat down and you feel tired and you feel like I can't keep going. I understand that, you guys, but when we give up hope, there is no more, we can't move forward. If we don't have hope for what is to come, then we can't move forward. And I know it's so easy for me to sit here and be like, oh, just move forward. I know it's easy for me to say that, and I'm not trying to tell you guys how to feel or what to do. I just want you guys to remain hopeful for you. I want you to be your biggest advocate. I want you to fight for yourself, okay? So, yeah, okay. We have jealousy here, or territorial energy with the Seven of Wands. People may be looking at you and being like, oh, they don't deserve this, they don't deserve that. Especially if this is to do with a boss who is super horrible, or a manager, or even a friend. Someone in your life could be very jealous of you or very jealous of your situation, even if you don't think there's anything to be jealous of. People's perception of us, you guys, oftentimes has very little to do with us, and it has more to do with their own life experience and how they perceive people, right? So don't take this as oh, well, I have nothing, people shouldn't be jealous of me, right? Because you don't, people's perception is, but jealousy is here. Also with this card, you guys, this talks about needing to protect what is yours. So I don't know if this is encouraging you guys to protect yourselves or to protect your own interest, but I do feel like I need to say that for you guys. It's important that you protect your own interests, okay? Then we have the Tower. Woo! Now here's the thing, you guys. I appreciate the Tower just like I appreciate the devil for what it is. The Tower is not here to ruin your life. The Tower's not here. The Tower's not coming down to say, oh, your life deserves to be ruined. It doesn't, okay? The Tower is quite literally here, you guys, because it's this isn't viable anymore. This isn't something that we can keep going, and you deserve better than this Tower. This Tower isn't viable. It's not livable. Don't you want to live somewhere nice? Don't you want to be in a space where you feel joy and happiness and you feel safe? This Tower isn't safe anymore. We have to move forward. We have to move on. We have to let the Tower fall. This could be a career, obviously school, a friendship, etc., etc., etc. Apply it to your own life, you guys, but it's something that we have to let go of. And in holding on to it, we're hurting ourselves, right? In holding on to it, we are only creating more resistance for what is meant for us. We have courage and we have empowerment. Group number 2, courage and empowerment. So quite literally, you guys, this is saying be brave enough to let the Tower fall. You are powerful. You are empowered. You are this powerful woman. You guys are fully capable of exhibiting this courage and letting the Tower fall and moving forward. Okay, you are perfectly capable of releasing yourself from the chains of whatever the devil represents for you. You are perfectly capable of moving forward, group number 2. You're so capable of it. And I honestly, I want to cry because I just feel like some of you are watching this and you don't believe that you are capable of it. And that for me is the worst feeling, because everyone is so capable of making their dreams come true. Everyone is so capable of gaining their freedom. Everyone is, and okay, when I say everyone, I'm assuming you are somebody who obviously you have access to internet and you have a cell phone or a computer and you're watching this. Obviously, there are people in this world who don't have the power to do that. I'm not trying to ignore the privileged position that we are all in if we have access to internet and social media and things like that. Of course, there are people who are not capable of doing that because they're in a mindset that's heavier than any of us can even imagine. But the point that I'm trying to make is, you guys, if you have your basic necessities, you have the power to change your life. You have the power to free yourself. And I know it may be hard and I know it's scary, which is why this courage is here. We don't need courage for things that are easy. We don't need courage for things that we're comfortable with. We need courage when we're afraid. So the changes that are happening for you guys is you are going to feel empowered, and you are going to feel courageous, and you are going to cut yourself from this devil, and you are going to say goodbye to that tower, and you're not going to hold on to it. Okay, group 2? My shoulders are killing me right now. I feel like you guys have so much, I don't know if it's responsibilities or if it's just like stress in your life, but my shoulders feel so freaking like wound up. All right, now we have a ghost and we have success. I don't know if somebody has ghosted you. I don't know if this is encouraging you guys to ghost people or to just become a ghost and be like, you know what, I'm just leaving. No word, no call, just, you ain't gonna see me no more, devil, okay? I don't know if that's what the encouragement is, or if it's saying that there's somebody in your life who has recently ghosted you, and perhaps you feel addicted to this person, or you feel like you have to like impress this person. So yeah, group 2. Ghosting or a ghost, okay? And then we also have success. I want you guys to look at that. What is that right there? What is that, group 2? That's a freaking rainbow. When do rainbows come out? Rainbows only come out when it rains, when there's a storm, and then the sun comes out. So you need to remember that after the storm, the sun is going to come out and you are going to have your rainbow. You need to remember that, group 2. Hold on to faith of that rainbow. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but oftentimes in my readings, I go, and I breathe really heavy. That's the way I expel energy and like get rid of energy. So I'm not trying to seem like I don't care or like come off like whatever. That's just how I'm trying to like release the energy that I'm feeling. We have rejection here, and it says, it's not you, so don't reject yourself. Rejection is divine intervention. Babe, that tower wasn't meant to stand. All right? It wasn't. And I know sometimes it's hard to like let go of things. I know sometimes it's really difficult to accept change or to accept that we are losing something, group 2. And I know that it's not easy to like move forward. I completely understand. I can't go on and on about myself, you guys, but like I trust me, I understand, okay? And I just want you guys to know that maybe you don't get it right now. Maybe it is too painful right now for you to even see past that, but I just want you guys to know that if something in your life right now is falling apart, that it's happening for a reason, and you will be able to look back one day and be able to connect the dots. You will be able to look back one day and be like, okay, this happened so that I can move on to this. This happened so that I can meet this person. So please, like, it's just so important to me that you guys don't lose hope and faith in yourself. Like, that's the main thing I feel like with this message that is important for me to get across, that you guys need to not lose faith in you, in your abilities. We have red flag, and it says, tune in to the subtle energy you are receiving about the situation. Listen to the message from your body. Trust your gut and your intuition. If you guys needed like a green light, to a sign if you were correct about this particular situation, especially if it carries the energy that this reading has been carrying, I want you guys to know that you're not wrong, you're not crazy. Don't let anybody gaslight you. Don't let anybody tell you that you don't know what you're talking about. Trust your gut, trust your intuition always, okay? I have had severe consequences in my life, you guys, for not trusting my gut, for not trusting my intuition. Things that I will regret for the rest of my life, and I don't want you guys to experience that. So if you feel something in your intuition and you feel it strongly in your bones, I need you guys to trust yourself, and I need you to listen. Okay, we have the elephant spirit, and it says learn from the past. Or learn from the past. So perhaps this situation, you guys, is providing a learning lesson, and I know none of us like to hear that, but perhaps the situation is providing a learning lesson or a way for us to grow through this, okay? So the elephant spirit is here to say, like, you're not going through this in vain, you know? We also have the scrab beetle spirit, and it says magic works through you. Again, you guys are so capable. You guys are so capable, okay? You can release yourself from this devil. You can allow this tower to fall, and it's going to be okay. We have the bee. Sweet results await. Sweet results await, okay? Group number 2. We have Sagittarius. This is optimism, you guys. This is exploration and freedom, okay? So, again, I've been talking about freedom this whole reading and the need for you guys to remain hopeful. You guys have to remain hopeful. That is such a key ingredient in this situation, is for you guys to not let go of hope, to not let go of faith, no matter how long it takes. You have to keep pushing. We have Scorpio energy here, and this is intensity, exposing, purging, and renewal. Scorpio energy is connected to Mars, which is aggression. It's also connected to Pluto, you guys, which is, you know, the planet of death and rebirth. So Scorpio energy is here as well. That was so weird, you guys. When I was doing the dice, I completely forgot. When I was doing the dice, I literally said, you guys, this may be an emotional situation. I didn't pull these cards. I pulled them on camera. I didn't know that this was going to come up. We have a mature woman. So again, gaining some type of knowledge, gaining some type of maturity from this situation. Even if we're not able to see it in the moment, we will be able to see it looking back in hindsight. Okay, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and quickly pull just a couple of letters or a couple of notes for you guys from the bowl. Sorry. I know sometimes you guys don't like it when I like put it too close to my face. Ooh. Okay. Fall in the chair. Okay, so we have blonde. I don't know if any of you guys are blonde watching this, if you're thinking about dyeing your hair blonde, or if you're dealing with someone who is a blonde. We have less hair. Maybe you're cutting your hair. These could be changes that you're making to your physical body. We have light brown. Maybe y'all are dyeing your hair light brown. We have 3, 3, 3. We have straight. This could be talking about straightening your hair. Maybe it's talking about your orientation. I put that in there to like represent straight hair though, you guys. So I don't know. Anyways, we have night. Maybe you guys are going to be spending more time awake at night. I feel like for myself, I'm more inspired to create at night. That's when I do a lot of my painting. We have pheromones. All right, that's talking about, you know, the natural batiota we all give off. We have 6 foot plus. I don't know if I'm describing somebody, you guys. I feel like for some of you, I'm describing somebody that is involved in the situation. Yeah, the physical attributes may just be describing somebody in the situation. We have a roller coaster, which doesn't this whole reading feel like a roller coaster of ups and downs? Yeah. We have rising. So maybe your rising sign has popped up in this reading, you guys, but rising could also indicate like we are rising up from the ashes, or we are like the sun rising up from the night, rising up from the darkness. We have working on myself. And we have September. Group number 2. That's what I have for you guys. Let me know below if this resonated. Thank you guys so much. If I could give you a freaking big hug right now, I would. I'm so sorry if this does resonate. This is tough energy, you guys, but you can get through it. Like I said, like, don't get discouraged. Don't give up hope. Don't give up faith. I know it's hard, but you owe it to yourself to keep going. So thank you guys so much. I love you, and I'll talk to you really soon. Okay, bye. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your guys' reading. I'm gonna go ahead, you guys, and start off with the zodiac dice. We have Capricorn and Pisces. Hello, Cap. Hello, Pi. Hello. Sun, Moon, Rising. We have Virgo and Libra. Hello, Virgo. Hello, Libra. Aries and Taurus. Hello, Aries. Hello, Taurus. Well, there's Capricorn. Cap. Wouldn't believe this group 3, but I lost the other dice. So we're just gonna use one. Libra. Hello, Libra. Again. Pisces. Hello, Pisces again. Pisces. Aries. Okay, everyone has already showed up here. So everyone who's here is here. You guys, again, the signs, I said this in my last reading, but the signs are just extra confirmation. It's not necessary for your zodiac sign to pop up. But if it does, extra confirmation. Can I please get a card for group? Four of Wands. We're celebrating. Can I? Seven of Cups. Judgment. Okay. All right. Can I please get... Whoa. Can I please get a card? Got some clarity. You know what's so funny, you guys? Is the Fool and Talent are in the same exact position. Boom, 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 boom. Let's get this. Now, this is not a love reading, you guys, but love does show up in this reading a couple of different times. So I am going to add that more prevalently more into the conversation. We have the Four of Wands, you guys. This signifies stability, having stableness in your life, right? Because 4 is a grounding, stable number. This also talks about celebration, though, and having so much freaking fun. So I don't know what we're celebrating, but the Four of Wands is us celebrating. All right, we're like confetti, fun, laughter, having a grand old time. Sometimes it signifies a wedding, you guys, especially in a love reading, or a higher level of commitment because there's like 2 people under a steeple. Woo! That's what they're doing. They're like, woo! Seven of Cups indicates that we have a lot of options in front of us. We have like an array of different flavors that we get to test out, that we can try. We don't necessarily know which one to pick. And the thing with this card is, like, the trick or the stipulation with this card is to remember that things are not always what they seem. Don't judge a book by its cover. It may be different than what you had imagined, yeah? So be careful about what you use, your discernment. Just be smart about what you pick. Don't pick something just because it's pretty. Don't pick something just because it's like cute to look at or appealing to the eye. Just get to know someone, if this is a person we're talking about. Thoroughly inspect the job that you are wanting to go after, or the major you're wanting to pursue, or whatever it is you guys are doing. Just make sure you know the ins and outs of what it is you're asking for. We have Judgment here, which is standing up for your moral compass, you guys. This is like, it's not bravery. It's not necessarily being like, oh, you're being so courageous. However, you guys, in order for us to stand up for our moral compass, sometimes that's a little bit compromising to our interest, right? Sometimes that's a little bit compromising to what it is that we are wanting, but it's important to not hinder our integrity. It's important to not hinder what it is that we believe is right and wrong. And everybody has a different definition of right and wrong. Everyone has a different moral compass, and that's completely okay. I'm not telling you to follow a specific moral compass. I'm just saying stay true to you and what it is that you believe and your moral compass, especially when it comes to this decision that we're making or these offers that are coming up for us. And then we have the Fool, who I love. I adore this card. The Fool indicates a fresh start. It indicates a spring day. It indicates literally us being like, you know what? I have a new day, a new dawn. I get to start brand new. We're going to go on an adventure. I don't know what the heck's going to happen, but we're going to just wing it. We're going to roll the dice and see what happens, what comes up. So that's what this is talking about. We don't know what we're doing. We don't know what the next step is, but we are excited and we're going forward, and we're kind of just letting the universe take care of us. We're kind of just being like, a trust fall. That's what this is. This is a trust fall. Okay, you guys. So Love that. Maybe we're putting our trust into someone. Maybe we're becoming more free-spirited or more open to experiencing new experiences. Maybe we're leaving behind our old life and going into a new phase, a new chapter. We have clarity, which I was so happy to see this because of that Seven of Cups, you guys. The Seven of Cups, like I said, indicates we have a lot of options. We have a lot of things in front of us that we can go this way, we can go that way. And the Seven of Cups has a little bit of confusion with it, so I'm happy to see that there is clarity. You guys will be receiving clarity on this decision that you have to make or that you're looking to make. Whew. We also have talents. Perhaps you guys are exploring new talents, or perhaps with the whole Fool card, perhaps you guys are going into a space where you're really just, again, letting everything go free flowing. So if you guys are artists, maybe you're not being so hard on yourself anymore and you're just allowing yourself to create. Or if you're somebody where you're an athlete, maybe you're not training yourself so hard anymore and you're just allowing yourself to perform naturally. This could go for any career field, you guys, or anything that you're doing with school. It's like we're taking off the pressure and we're just allowing our natural talents to come through. That's how I'm seeing this, especially because the Fool and this talent card are in the same position. They're in the same stance, right? Now, you guys, this new adventure that you guys are going on, or this new beginning, could have to do with your talents, could have to do with what it is that you are naturally like born with, what you're naturally blessed with. So that's exciting. We have love and we have space, and I'm reading this as like make space for love. You know, that's kind of how I'm seeing it. Make space for love, group number 3. So maybe you guys need to create more space for love. Maybe love is coming into your life. Maybe you guys are having a more open space or more time to create, to express your talents, to do your creativity. Okay, you guys, so love that. All right, love it the most. Also, with love being here and the 4 of Wands being here, which again indicates like people coming together, getting married, or like leveling up their commitment. It makes sense that love is here. And the space makes sense when we are talking about creative energy or like natural talent, right? So that makes sense. Also, space could be talking about like a fresh slate, a fresh start, a fresh new beginning, again connected to the Fool. So we have a fragile heart, and it says you can be vulnerable and trust in this connection. Your fragile heart is safe. So some of you need to hear that your heart is safe. You're allowed to be excited. You're allowed to go after what you want and not put yourself down and be like, I'm not good enough for this. You're allowed to get excited about that date you're going on. You're allowed to get excited about that girl you're talking to or that boy you're talking to. You're allowed to be excited. You're allowed to be pumped. You're allowed to be like, woo, okay? Wah! Right. We also have heart chakra, and it says awaken your heart and center and let love in. Awaken your heart center and let love in. I'm sorry, I don't know why I read it like that. Let love in, you guys. That's the point. Let love in. So for a lot of you, again, I don't want to say this is a love reading. I don't want to say this is like necessarily just a love reading. For a lot of you watching this, you may have started talking to someone new or dating somebody new, and you're a little nervous, you're a little hesitant. Perhaps you're still trying to keep your options open and go with the flow. And I feel like the cards are just saying keep your heart open to experience whatever is going to happen. Don't close your heart off. And for others of you, it's talking about having your heart open for your passions, having your heart open to experience things that are going to get you excited on the inside. You guys know those jobs where you're just like, I'm dead on the inside. I hate being here. I don't want to do this job. And you go to work every day and you're just like, don't want to be here. Don't want to be here at all. Okay. And you're just going through the motions. I feel like this is saying allow yourself to get excited about something new. Allow yourself to open up to the idea of finding a career path or a purpose in life that is going to bring you joy and happiness and love. Because love is expansive. It's not just one thing. Now we have life is speeding up. So if you guys have been living a more mundane life or a more chill, relaxed, kick-back time, things are going to be speeding up. This has popped up in some facet for every single person so far. So for group 1 and group 2, speeding up and like things moving quickly has showed up for every single group. So I find that really interesting. Oops. We also have the koi fish spirit, and it says there's always enough. Yeah, you guys, there's always enough. There's enough love. There's enough people out there for us to find love. There's enough time. There's enough energy. There's enough freaking money in the world. There's enough room for success for everyone. Everyone can be successful, you guys, especially those of us who are living in a world where we have access to internet and we have access to like cell phones and computers. And I know it may be hard. Don't give up. It may take years. It may take a really freaking long time. You may get exhausted. You may feel like this is never going to end, but there's always enough room for you. There's always enough room for you to have what it is that you want. So don't give up on that, you guys. Know that there's plenty out there for you. We have yang energy here as well, you guys. This is Aries. Okay, yang energy. All right. This is Aries, Gemini, Leo, Libra, Sagittarius, and Aquarius. They popped up in the dice. No. This is productivity, expression, doing, and forward motion. Okay. Forward motion. We are taking steps forward. Life is speeding up. We're being productive. All right, we have a family room. All right, I kind of am seeing this, you guys, like sitting down with our family and telling them what our next steps are, like what we're planning to do. For some of you, this could be talking about you decorating your family room. Perhaps you're moving into your own space and then you have like a family room. Maybe you're spending more time with your family or with people who you view as important, okay? And then we have sudden wealth. Now, here's the thing, you guys, also 777 and 11. Here's the thing, you guys. Wealth is subjective, right? Because like what is wealthy to some people is not wealthy to others. I know there are some people out there who think you have to have $1 million to be wealthy, and you're not wealthy unless you make $1 million or $1 million plus a year. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I grew up in poverty and I grew up really poor that I don't look at wealth like that, but everyone's definition of wealth is different. So you can look at this as just coming into more financial stability or coming into a situation where you're living a little bit more comfortably. My teeth, you guys, are in this like weird position right now. So every time I talk, I feel like I'm like trying to maneuver around my braces. So it makes me like sound like I can't speak English. So I'm sorry about that. But anyways, that's that. I'm going to go ahead and pull from the bowl really quick. You guys, also that sudden wealth could be just talking about you getting really lucky in something. I'm going to tuck my puffs under my armpits so I don't remove the cards. We have freaky. I don't know if y'all are getting freaky, but y'all are getting freaky with someone. Be safe. Take care of yourself. We have morning. Maybe you guys are spending more time like getting up early in the morning and like developing a morning routine or something like that. We have I want you. Again, I wasn't trying to make this a love reading, you guys, but I want you. I need you. We have east. Maybe you guys are moving to the east. Maybe you currently live on the east. Maybe the east of a street. The east something. East may be relevant for those of you watching. We have charming. Again, I wasn't trying to make this a love reading, but there that is. We have pink, which, the love. Okay, pink may be your favorite color. We have number 1. There is enough room for you to be number 1. We have introvert. Interesting, introvert. Are you guys introverts group number 3? Leveling up. Didn't I say this? Didn't I say this already? I feel like I did. Anyway, I did with the celebration. We have light brown. Maybe you guys are dyeing your hair light brown. Maybe someone who is new, who's coming into your life, has light brown hair. We have smile. Okay. Happiness. We have Taurus. Hello, Taurus. We love you so much. We have yellow. Hello, yellow. If yellow is your favorite color, shout out to you. We have far away. This could be talking about moving or like some type of forward motion yet again. And then we have hard shell. So breaking out of our shell, perhaps, exploring a little bit more. All right, group number 3, that is what I got for you guys. Let me know below how this has resonated. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys so much. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you really soon. Okay, bye. Hi, group 4, what is up? Let's go ahead and start rolling some dice. We have Aquarius, and we also have Aries. Hello, Aquarius. Hello, Aries. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Sun, Moon, Rising. We have Aries, and we also have Taurus. I know you, Taurus. I love you so much. Aries again. Aries energy is strong, okay? So being independent, being that girl, okay? And I don't mean that girl, but I mean that girl, okay? You guys know the difference. Like, there's that girl who, like, drinks green smoothies and goes running. And then there's that girl. You know? Anyways, we have Scorpio and we have Capricorn. Boss demon energy, okay? Go get it, you guys. I love Capricorn. I love Scorpio. Y'all are perfect. We have Scorpio and Leo. Okay, again, that girl energy, all right? So, group 4. Let's go ahead and just start shuffling some cards. What is a change? What's changing? What is a mixing up for group number 4? Spirit, what is mixing up for group 4? Okay. What is a mixing up? Powerful group here. What is a mixing up for group number 4? Ooh. Shut up, you guys. Get out. How did you guys get all the freaking... Okay. Y'all are a lot, but in the best way possible. You guys literally have 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 4 major arcana cards here. So I think it's safe to say the changes that are taking place in your life group 4 are a little bit massive. And definitely boss energy, definitely like that girl, okay? What major changes are taking, whoa, ooh, we're protecting our energy group 4. What fertility we are creating? We have the career, we have compassion. Interesting. What major changes are taking place for group 4? Can I get one more from this deck? Major changes for group 4. Okay. Can we get some energy for group? Calcifer. There's love going on group 4. That's the heavy energy with this group. A lot of love. It was kind of interesting because it was kind of in the last group as well. I think that's the one. Okay. Okay. Can I please have a card? Thank you very much. First house. And Mars. We have the Hierophant. The Hierophant, you guys, look at him as like a religious figure. Look at him as a religious leader. You guys may have a mentor that you are looking to right now. You guys may be learning something or diving deeper into your spirituality. You guys may also be signing contracts of some type, whether that's to a house, a car, a new lease, a school contract, a relationship contract, you guys know, like a marriage. Or something to that effect. This is like tradition though. So something traditional is happening, and tradition doesn't have to mean like hateful, right? Because I think sometimes when I say the word tradition, people think I'm talking about being a hateful person or going against like human rights, like basic human rights, right? And that's not what I'm talking about, like, at all. Again, I'm just talking about a more like formal setup or something formal happening, formal, okay? The moon, secrets being revealed, something that was once in the dark, something that was once hidden is now coming to a light, all right? We are seeing the light in the darkness now. This could be someone coming forward and speaking some type of truth to you or telling you something that you did not previously know. This could also be connected to psychic abilities. So I don't know if you guys are experiencing a heightened sense of your psychic abilities or if you guys are just having a stronger sense of your intuition. But that is very possible, group number 4. Revealing something is the main thing I'm feeling with the moon right now. We also have the 2 of Wands, which means we're making plans. So again, I would even consider plan making like traditional, right? Like we're not just winging it. We're not just being like, whatever's happening happens. We're trying to make a plan. We're trying to be like, all right, girl, what are we going to do? You know, A, B, and C. Step 1, step 2, step 3. So the Two of Wands is what I'm saying, guys. The Two of Wands, we're sitting back, we're observing where we are at and where we want to be, and we're saying, how do I get there? What are the steps that need to be taken? The Empress, she's beautiful, she's abundant, she is creative. She is usually depicted as like a pregnant woman. The pregnancy doesn't necessarily mean that you have to have a baby, right? It doesn't mean that you like are having a baby, although you could. It's more so talking about creative energy, okay, you guys? And when I'm talking about feminine energy, I'm talking about energy and not like what you like. I'm not talking about gender. I'm not talking about who you are. I'm talking about the energy. And all of us who are watching, all of us on this planet have feminine and masculine energy. So I just want to make it clear, I'm not talking about specifics with that. But the point is, feminine energy, beautiful energy, luxury, abundance, also very, very creative, bringing something into this world, birthing something into this world. Is that a business? Is that something creative? Is that an actual child? I don't know. But we are birthing something new into our lives, okay? We also got lovers. Mate, we got lovers. So are y'all falling in love? Are you guys making a decision for your highest good? What are we doing? Are we falling in love, or are we making decisions that are the best for us? Either or is going to fit with this. So, or if we're not falling in love, right, we can look at this as coming into alignment with what it is we are meant to do, or like our life purpose. Okay. And then we have the Ace of Wands, which is literally, you guys, which is literally us being like, look, girl, boy, people of the world, fresh start, new beginnings. We have stems growing on our tree. We have a little greenery. We have a spring day, okay? A new beginning in a passionate direction, you guys, in a passionate direction, okay? So I'm so excited. Okay, we're gonna move on to all these that came out for you guys. We have boundaries. Y'all are so powerful, group 4, so it makes sense that you need to set boundaries, because it's so easy for people to take advantage of someone who has all this amazing energy, right? So don't be afraid to set boundaries. Don't think that that makes you less compassionate, group 4, because I feel like you guys are really good people. And for you, group 4, it's important that you remain compassionate, but also set boundaries. When you set boundaries, you're having compassion for yourself. So keep that in mind. Remain compassionate towards yourself and others, but still keep those healthy boundaries. Don't allow people to drain you. I feel like this is a really important time for you guys to create. This is a really important time for you guys to bring new things into your life, okay? And sometimes we gotta be a little selfish, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we have to focus on ourselves. Sometimes we have to put that energy towards us and making us better and putting us in a position that makes us happy, you know? So don't feel like you're being selfish. Don't feel like being selfish is a bad thing, okay? We have career and fertility. So our career could be growing in a healthy... Oh, that is how that's supposed to be. Okay, our career could be growing in a healthy direction, you guys. Again, we could be birthing something, because fertility is quite literally us bringing something into the world. What are you guys doing? I'm so excited for you, group 4. What are you creating? What are you doing? What are your goals? What are you trying to get at? Because this is telling me that there is health in that direction. This tree here is giving me the energy of like, we are growing our dreams. We're growing our career. We are trying to have this financial health. And then we have this freaking, also climbing the career ladder. Maybe you guys are moving up in your career because that ladder is sitting there depicted against the tree. So climbing the ladder of success, perhaps. And maybe that's through this creation, this fertility. And again, that doesn't mean pregnancy, you guys, because not all of you watching this are women, or people who want to have babies, or people who can have babies. So like, that's not, you know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, I made this thing, you know? So that's what I'm saying. Anyways, we have cleanse and comfort. So perhaps we are releasing everything that is no longer serving us, or releasing things that are no longer helping us progress in our life. We're cleansing out the old and bringing in the new. encourage that highly for you guys. Cleanse. And then we also have comfort. So perhaps we are bringing more comfort into our lives, or it is our goal to bring in more comfort. Ooh, there we go. You'll see that comfort, okay? We have mutually symbiotic, and it says, this is a beneficial and balanced connection. Both partners have the same feelings, ideals, values, and shared life goals. Shared life goals with your partner, you guys, is so important. I can't express to you enough how difficult it is to have a relationship with someone where what they want in life or what's important to them is not important to you, or vice versa. It really can, even if you get along well, even if you like care about each other and you love each other, it really does put like a kink in being able to be with that person, you know? We have, this is your energetic match. Two birds sing sweeter than one. So you guys are coming into union with something, whether that's a person or a passion or a career field or even a friend. I don't know. But I do know that it's something where you're coming into union with this and you feel very, you feel like there is a soul connection here, right? You feel like your soul is pulling you towards this person or this thing, this career. We have forgive, and it says forgiveness is a liberating choice. I don't want to tell y'all what to do. If you don't want to forgive that person in your life that wants your forgiveness, you don't have to. I agree with the card though. Forgiveness is liberating. When you can just be like, I really don't care. Like, I forgive you, I don't care. Like, I'm moving on, you know? That is really freeing. But again, if y'all don't want to do that, or you don't feel like you're ready to do that at this time, that's completely okay. But remember that when we forgive people, that doesn't mean that we have to just, again, let go of our boundaries or say, oh, it's a free-for-all now. I'm a very forgiving person. If someone asks me, if someone's like, hey, I'm very sorry, I would like to offer an apology to you, I'm very forgiving, and I will always give somebody my forgiveness. But I'm not someone who forgets, and I'm not someone who lets stuff go very easily. So I'll forgive you, but I will never trust you. You know, maybe that's not good on my part, but I'm just saying it's good to be forgiving, okay? That doesn't mean you have to let people, that doesn't mean you have to compromise your boundaries. And then we have true love, and it says, this is a divine connection. Okay, group number 4. This is a divine connection. I've already said this. So much in this reading is indicating that you guys are coming into union with a career field that you really love, or a job position that you really love or you're really excited about. You're creating something that you really love or you're really excited about. Maybe you are even coming into union with a person that you love very much and you're excited about. I'm done saying that. But that doesn't have to be romantic. It could be a friend. It could be a mentor. It could be anybody. It could be a lover though, right? Because lovers did pop up here. And there's a lot of like love coming in. All right. Now, moving along, we have the moth spirit, and it says surrender now. Surrender. I love this because this is saying like stop. Don't have any resistance moving forward. This change that's coming in requires us to be limp. It requires us to be accepting and open to what it is that is coming forward, okay? We also have Mars here, you guys. And it says move forward and defend self. Again, set strong boundaries, you guys, but move forward, right? I don't know if you guys are trying to forgive an ex, or if you guys are trying to forgive a friend, or if you guys are trying to forgive a coworker. This is saying it's okay to defend yourself. It's okay to put up those boundaries yet again. However, move forward, right? That's what it's encouraging you to do. Do what you want, though. We have the first house. You guys may be making some physical changes to your body or to your appearance, whether that's like changing your hair color, getting a tattoo, getting a piercing, getting some type of surgery. Maybe you guys are changing up your wardrobe. Maybe you guys are trying to gain weight, trying to lose weight, I don't know. Maybe you guys are trying to become more flexible. Okay. More robust. I don't know what that means. Like more endurance, more robust, more energy. I don't know. But like maybe we're changing something about our physical appearance. Okay. We have great fortune. Okay, great fortune, you guys. We love this so much. With this great fortune, a wealthy man also popped up. Now, I'm not saying you guys are going to meet a wealthy man and fall in love and be happy and live happily ever after. If that happens, please let me know, all right? Because I would love to know. But a wealthy man and a great fortune to me feels like a hell of a lot of luck. It feels like we are coming in to so much luck, so much fortune, which is subjective. The word fortune, yes, I know it's associated with money and gaining like income. However, this is a group reading, you guys, so we need to look at it in a more broad sense. Fortune could be like we're very fortunate for the opportunities that are being presented to us. We're really lucky, or we're really thankful, grateful for the friendships that we are making. Could be anything. Now, obviously, I want to be like, y'all are getting some money, y'all are upgrading your bank account, or perhaps you are meeting a wealthy man and maybe he's upgrading your bank account. And again, if that happens, please let me know so I can give you claps, because that's amazing. That's exciting. Or a wealthy woman, right? Because, like, it doesn't really matter which one you guys are interested in. It's just whatever. I'm going to go ahead and pull from the bowl. Can I please get a little... Ooh. Group number 4. What changes are happening? Ooh. Some of you guys are going on vacation or planning a vacation right now. I'm trying to get everything. Okay. So we have green eyes. Maybe y'all are meeting someone with green eyes. Okay. We also have masculine. Maybe you're meeting someone who's more masculine that you are building a friendship with or building a romantic relationship with. We have July. All right, July. We have handsome. We have dark brown / black. This could be you or somebody who's coming in. Hair, eyes, skin complexion. We have love yourself, which this is always, always so important. We also have vacation. Maybe you guys are planning a vacation or a move. We have yeet. So again, we are cleansing. Yeet means, get out. We're yeeting things. We are removing things. We have be extra. Yes, group number 4, be extra, be loud, be proud. Don't dim yourself. We have, that said nerdy. It fell on the floor. Sorry about it, but it said nerdy. So maybe you guys are learning something new or becoming more nerdy, which we love nerds. Okay, we're not, nerdy's good. We have large. So that is an adjective, either describing something. Okay, describing something. Oh. We have north. Maybe y'all are moving up north or you're taking a vacation somewhere north. I feel like I need more. I feel like there's more to be said here. We have medium skin tone. Okay. I miss you. So perhaps someone is missing you and there's a need for forgiveness. That could be a family member, a friend. Blue / green, spending more time outside. We have compassionate, which compassion showed up there again. We have blessings. It's being very like indirect. We have rebel. And we have wavy. This could be talking about hair texture. And then we have medium skin tone. All right. So that is what I got for you guys. Group number 4. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys. Let me know below if this resonated. Let me know if you guys are excited. Thank you. I love you. And I'll talk to you really soon. Okay. Bye.